All right. Welcome. Fade to Black breaking news for this Thursday, August 31st, 2023, last day of the month. Wow. Incredible. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. Want you to help to support the show. Get your Fade to Black T-shirts. Another shipment went out today. We had Michael Oming on the show last night. We showed you the new Fade to Black official Fade or Not T-shirts. You can order both. The original OG Fade to Black T-shirt. We've got those. We will always have those. And we got the new Michael Oming T-shirts. They are available. The links are below. Get your Fade to Black T-shirts today. Let's get straight to it. On this day in history, 1992, tragic day. An 11-day standoff in Ruby Ridge, Idaho, between government officials and an armed family headed by self-proclaimed white separatist Randy Weaver ended with his surrender. 3 people, Weaver's wife, Vicky, his 14-year-old son, Sammy, and a U.S. Federal Marshal, William Deegan, had been killed during the siege on this day in 1992. Here's your Fader fact. Didn't know this. I've heard it, but I just had to vet it and check it out today because Venus is the only planet that spins clockwise. That's right. Every 225 Earth days, Venus travels around the sun, but Venus rotates clockwise every 243 days. And that is your Fader fact, and it's an interesting one. Let's get to the breaking news. Big breaking news today. That's because the All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, otherwise known as AARO, the office that oversees the Pentagon's investigations into unidentified anomalous phenomena, otherwise known as UFOs, has finally launched its official website. The new website, which appeared online earlier today, currently features a thin selection of general information about AARO, its mission, and its activities related to the collection of information about UAP or UFOs, right? Yes, the AARO website has officially launched, but it's still missing the formal reporting system AARO has been directed by Congress to establish. Elements of AARO's forthcoming reporting system, which have been developed, are undergoing security review to ensure that the secure transmission of any UAP UFO information sent to AARO, along with protecting the identities of government personnel who provide it. The reporting system will allegedly be launched sometime in October. We shall see. Pretty exciting news, though. Jupiter just got smacked by something. Yeah, but we don't know if it was an asteroid or possibly a comet or maybe a UFO. Hey, I'm just saying. The impact occurred at 1:45 a.m. Japan Standard Time on August 29th. The organized Auto Telescopes for Serendipitous Event Survey, otherwise known as OASIS, that project and Planetary Observation Camera for Optical Transient Surveys, otherwise known as PANCOTS, those systems posted the event on X, formerly known as Twitter, alerting of a flash observed in Jupiter's atmosphere. The post also called on observers around the world to check their own footage. NASA Planetary Log later shared footage showing a brief burst of light coming from Jupiter that was associated with an apparent comet or asteroid impact. Another independent observation was made by a Chinese amateur astronomer in the city of Jiangsu, Henan province, showing a flash in the same spot on Jupiter's atmosphere. There you go. Remember, Jupiter has gravity, lots of it, and all it does is suck this stuff in instead of it hitting Earth. I'm just saying, Jupiter is our friend. Scientists have decoded an ancient aroma by identifying the ingredients used in Egyptian mummification balms. And they've resurrected the scent. Those eager to sample this whiff of the past will be able to find what the researchers have dubbed the scent of eternity during an upcoming exhibition at the Mosgard Museum in Denmark. Also called the scent of eternal life, the fragrance is based on the beeswax, plant oils, and tree resins from the distant lands the team found within balms used for more than 3,500 years ago to preserve a mummy, right? And it was a noblewoman whose remains were placed within jars and were discovered in Egypt's Valley of the Kings back in 1990. Yeah, I wonder what it does smell like. A whiff. Get it wafting. I'm just saying, I want to know. I'm going to Egypt next month. Maybe I'll smell it. Beekeeper Michael Barber woke up yesterday morning to several calls from police looking for help after 5 million bees fell off a truck in Canada. The hives were being transported when the straps holding them in place came loose, allowing them to slip free to escape. The scene in Burlington, Ontario was unlike anything Mr. Barber had experienced in his 11-year beekeeping career. The bees were in their hives, packed on the back of a truck and being transported to their wintering location when the accident happened. As soon as Mr. Barber heard from the police, he put out a call to other beekeepers in the area for additional help. About a dozen beekeepers eventually got on the job to corral the insects. The driver of the truck, by the way, was stung more than 100 times. After a few hours, though, most of the 5 million bees were able to find their hives, and all is right with the world. Finally, I'm going to leave you with this. Nuclear weapons are partly responsible for radioactive wild boars. What? That's right. A team of scientists just tested wild boar meat from southern Germany and found that radioactivity in the boars stemmed from nuclear weapons testing rather than the Chernobyl power plant disaster of 1986. Now, I'm talking about the wild boars of Bavaria. Though not livestock, right? These are wild boars. Wild boars were affected by radiation, leaving scientists to conclude that the animals were contaminated by Chernobyl. Makes sense, right? But new research published in the Environmental Science and Technology suggests that nuclear weapons testing is the contributing factor, though it's not possible to know which nation or group is responsible. The weapons grade cesium-137 got into the ground. And wait for it, truffles. That's right, truffles. And we all know that wild boars love their truffles. We know this. So now we have radioactive boars running around Europe. No word about how truffle fries are affecting high-end restaurants in Monaco, but you better get a testing kit. There you go. There's the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Thursday, August 31st, 2023. Fade to Black breaking news is produced by Renee Newman. I'm Jimmy Church. Go Backley Tappy.